Hello YouTube, Radar here with what I like to call a cannon fodder match. I'm in my M3 Lee, fully upgraded. I think the crew is about 90 or so percent. The reason I call this a cannon fodder match is, as you can see on the left here, I am second to the bottom, which is kind of odd because their M3 is actually, you know, fourth up, four up, so that's an oddity, but either way, look at the matchup between my tank and the tanks on the opposing team, things aren't looking too hot. Now I do love playing the M3 League, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, but it has quite a few shortcomings. It has a fixed turret, so you can't use the turret, but use the main gun that's in the hole, which is kind of lame, but I can live with that because it has a ridiculously fast free fire rate. That being said, now that my crew is pretty high up there, and I have the medium gun rammer, I believe it's called, which increases your speed, your reload speed by about 10-15% or so. Alright, and see they got their T-52, which is moving ridiculously fast around and destroying one of our artillery pieces. I was going to rush over there and expose myself to their artillery because they will take the shot and they will likely blow me up. So my plan is to wait for it to come up over the crest or along the coastline, and I'll blast it then. But now we got a grudge match here between the T-52 and the AMX 1375 with a Hetzer jumping into the mix, which the Hetzer probably should have stayed back. Alright, here he is. I'm trying to engage him. You can see I have a nice refire rate, and then one more shot into the engine block and gone. So at least I got myself one kill into this match. Alrighty, so looking at the map here, let me increase the size here. Looks like they got a tank destroyer and a heavy inside the town there. The majority of my team went to the southeast corner, and they're now engaging the enemy down there. A sizable force. I got a clean shot on a T-28, something that's around my tier, so
we've got them.
As you can see, I am lighting him up pretty bad. And see, even though I got the shot line up, I'm not sure if I got a clean hit on it, so I do a lock just to kind of recalibrate.
They're knocked
make
out.
Sure that the client and server are crosshairs as close as possible, because there is a bit of a weird desync between the two, so every now and then, I don't know if it works, but I do try to just lock onto a target and then release lock after a second or two, just to feel better about my situation of having a bit of lag, and generally the server crosshair and client's crosshair seeing two different things, which generally causes the player to miss. Alright, so now I'm moving up toward town. There's a medium tank or two being spotted down Sector 3 from C to F. So my plan is to see if I can get into that little neighborhood up ahead and engage them. As you can see in D2, the medium tank is hiding behind a house over there. My tank doesn't seem to realize that it's there, but it's just too fast for that medium tank to get the hit. Let me shrink down the map here. Alright, the teammates down on the south end of the map now are doing a good push. They got a couple enemies around them though, so hopefully they'll keep focus fire up and just alpha strike basically, you know, the heavy tank there. As you see here, I am now moving my way into the neighborhood try to engage the medium tank. Is probably still hiding behind that house at D2. Alright, you see I spot a Panzer IV, and it gets blown before I can zero in on it. That's what I see, the T-3485, something my little M3 League should not be trying to tussle with. I also have already trying to blow me up, so I'm a bit skittish now. I sit back and believe I'm going to put in a call for help here. Teammates that were fighting in the main town are already pushing south to engage that T-3485. That guy is in a world of hurt now. This gives me the opportunity to pop up and see if I can sneak in a shot or two and ninja this kill. Do not ninja the kill, but that's fine by me. I got 2 kills in what I generally call a cannon fodder match, where my tank is borderline useless. It's pretty well balanced, for sure, to say for sure, but when you're one of the lower tier tanks, and they got a couple of their higher tier tanks that are, you know, 7s, 8s, 6s, you're generally in big trouble. Alright, and that is the end of this match. It was a pretty good run for me in the M3 Lee. I enjoy playing this tank. Let's look at the stats here. 2 kills, personal achievement. Alright, the T-28 and T-52. And the battlefield hero was sniper with a player using a Tiger heavy tank.